Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we're here back in the factory where we have a slight lack of red circuits. As always, there's always something that's going on, and it looks like we're a little bit short on plastic here. Seems to be coming in as fast as it allows, but it would be nice if we did upgrade those red belts to blues. Okay, there we go. One thing that we probably also have to think about is looking at the mall, because when I replaced the stuff in the mall, oops, one more thing. I was hoping to get away from this, but it didn't quite work. I don't know if we added circuit conditions, but we might have, and we obviously deleted those after we replaced all of them. So that's something we need to look at. I would like to get some space giants started, though, at this point. It would be kind of nice. So here, how are we going with these? Are we making billions and billions and billions of... Yes, of course we are. All right, so we're going to have to... before we have too big of a sale on the belts here. Also, what I can do here is we're requesting 500, but these can... talk to the entire logistic network. We don't actually have to have something in here. So if we have less than 50 of these, then we can make more. Okay, and we're just going to copy this to the next here and say if red ones, yes. And then these, I think we want to say also paste there and say we want to have blue ones equal to, I don't know, 100. No, we want to have something like 200 just in case we need it for outposts and stuff like that. And then these are going to be the same, except we're going to change. You know what? We're going to look at these one at a time, and we want to have like, I don't know, 200 belts? Sure. But these... Oh, these still have the circuit conditions for some odd unexplained reason. That's quite interesting. In that case, I'm going to actually remove the circuits so that we can just be consistent from box to inserter, etc. We're going to paste this one, that one, and this one. Okay, and then we'll just change it to yellow inserters and red ones. Not inserters, splitters, pardon me. And then blue ones, we'll have maybe 200 of these instead. Okay, and now these are a little bit different. We want to have 100 of those. We'll copy and then paste here. Red ones will also have 200. But then blue belts, I think we want something like 4,000 of them. So let's do these less than, say, 4,000. Because we want to make a bunch of them. And, oh dear, the rest of these chests, I think, are limited by boxes other than, I know that the nuclear ones, okay, those are still connected in here. That's great. These are also just fine. Typically, we don't have that many with the circuits, just where we have the recycling. Okay, so here we're going to have another sale at the mall here. Paste you there, and we'll have inserters less than 200. That seems fine. These I don't think we actually recycle the blue ones, so I think that would be okay. We're getting these though. All right, so we need to get this one going on. We want blue machines. I think we just want 50 of them. So just a quick little bit of maintenance here at the mall. These are also limited just by the chests themselves. All right, and I think these are also, yeah, those are chest limited as well. And I think we should be ready to go, maybe? Okay, that's also chest limited. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I don't think we have any other issues here. This one is limited by, okay, network, that's fine. Okay, not a huge disaster. Everything that we had is recyclable. It's fine. I think it's all good. So now we can either solve the issue with plastic, or we can actually start building the rocket. I'm kind of thinking about solving the issue with the plastic. So let us do that. I think I want another plastic belt coming in on the bus as well. because this one is splitting off here, but plastic is also very much needed for the low density structures, which are here. Though, maybe we should start the rocket. You know what? Let's start the rocket parts and then we'll get more plastic later. How about that? So we do have low density structures. Those are over here. That's already on the bus for making rocket parts. So we do have a silo in the inventory. That's fabulous. Let's put these guys in the auto trash. Bye-bye. That's fine. Actually, no. We need these. Never mind. We need them. We need them because I don't think we have enough yellow ones. I'm looking. Ooh, maybe we can. We can make another set of power armor. Let's do that real quick. Not enough engines. Okay, we'll do that later. It will be fine somehow. Somehow magically it will be fine. Let's get those away. Just clear out a couple of slots here and there. Pumps can go. Yes, we only have one assembling machine because we are upgrading a fair amount of the machines. What we can do here is, I think we're going to build the rocket part arrays and then upgrade them so that, like this, set the upgrade planner onto them so that they're upgraded over time, even though we don't have enough at the present moment. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that all of the parts get crafted at the same rate. I want to check this though. We have rocket fuel takes 30 seconds. These things, control units, take 30 seconds, and these take 20 seconds. Okay, that's nice. We have to have less machines of low density structures, but since we're using these for science, it's going to be a bit fudgy at the moment. Now I'm going to build a sort of a starter rocket set here. This is not going to be to any particular ratio other than matching rocket fuel with rocket control units because those are the same production speed. But in general, we just want to get a couple of rockets off. We don't really care about making anything to a ratio because we're going to move rocket production out into the world somewhere at an outpost. So at this point, I think we just want to get... we can get the rocket silo actually placed here. I think that would be a good idea. So let's place this down with, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Room for beacons. Okay, hold up. 1, 2, 3. Plenty of space away from the bus. Chunk it down there. Put in our productivity modules first and foremost. And then we can start feeding stuff into this structure. Now, we want to have probably... I think we only need 3 feeders here. And we'll get some chests. Yep, there we go. And here. And then the top one is going to be what we already have, the low density structures. So that can already start getting fed into this construction here. Those are all the way down on that end, which is okay. Can we go there to there? No, not quite. This one, I'm not sure if we actually need this belt. I might remove that. So let's see. Okay, have that coming off of here. And that way those can already start getting organized. I think I'll put a substation out here as well. If I can find it. It might not be on my hotbar. There we go. I don't see it. I don't use them that often, so that's very reasonable. Put one here, and then we'll have one maybe out here in case we have beacons around this structure. Don't know if we actually need them at the moment, so we'll just kind of keep that as a side thought. Okay, there we go. We are already putting stuff into the rocket thingy. Oh, and we do need to get... Actually, let me just move this thing up. Okay, and that's fine. It's just out of reach. Okay, that's fine. It is fine. We're going to have the output being probably one of these. Taking out space science. And that is also going to go into a passive provider chest. And this also needs to be in the network. Let's just connect that up here. Makes life very much better. There we go. Okay, and we need to also have the satellite. I'm wondering if I should just put the satellite out here. That might be kind of fun as it happens. Get that there. Let's put our machine for the satellite here. Right. I think we're going to like this thing here. We're going to make this. We need a lot of stuff for this. I'm trying to think about what I want to take in. Because we can do this for that rocket control units. Or, I mean, not for the stuff. Low density structures. We're going to need rocket fuel, so we'll make this one rocket fuel. Okay, so we'll take that one in there. That's already 2 items sorted. We can bring the processing units in through a belt. So I think that would be useful this way. All right. I'm just trying to figure out like how many things I want to request in the requester chest. Okay, so there are the blues. Okay. Nice. Okay. And now we have our requester chest. Now, it may look weird at the moment. We're not quite done with this setup yet, but what I want to do is have, we can have, should we do 3 different requests? Nah, I don't think we actually need that many items. That wouldn't just be done with 1 here. So let's request, we need to request solar panels. Where are they? Solar panels, let's do 50. That's fine. Accumulators 50, and then radars. We'll do, I don't know, 10 or something. We don't need a full stack in here. Okay, and I think that should be all. Now, we're going to do something very special here, because what happens is when you set the rocket launching, and obviously we're not there yet, but when you launch it, it comes back with space science, and that's why the exit here for space science is going to be into this box. But if many rocket launches happen and we back up on space science, say maybe we have a dearth of blue science or purple science, something like this. What happens is that if you don't set a circuit condition and you have auto launch on, which we're going to turn on, it will keep launching rockets even if you can't take the amount of space science out. And what it does is it resets the amount in here. It doesn't keep escalating the amount. It just has a set amount. It's like, okay, fine. I think it's 2,000 space science that comes back. I'm not quite sure, or maybe 1,000. But whatever it is, it will come back and you will have basically space science erased. So what we want to do is control the satellite insertion with this red inserter here. So what we're going to do is say to the long-handed inserter, hello, contact the network. If we have, we're going to check and see space science. So if space science is less than, say, I don't know, 20,000 in the network, I don't know how much we need. We might adjust this later. If it's less than 20,000, keep putting in satellites. And I'm sure that we can hold more than 20,000 in the chest. I'm not, you know what? I have no idea how much can be stored. Let's find out. Okay. Oh, 2,000 per square. So that's the stack size. So 10 squares in here are going to be filled or over, yeah, in here, because the others will be requesters. Anyway, that should be a good milestone there. So anyway, looks like we're doing well. We just need to make these next thingies, the next arrays for the rocket control units as well as the rocket fuel. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. I want to leave 3 spaces. Can I put... Oh, there are the substations. Hello. I don't think we need grenades anymore, or walls. It's not really that necessary. Or lasers, probably, or anything like this. We're kind of done with that phase of the game at the moment. Though, I do want to have beacons here. Or do I have them elsewhere? I probably do, and I don't see it. It's okay. If I don't see it, that's fine. It's often that people don't see stuff. Right, so we're going to have this coming out here. Rotate. And what we can do is just put down several machines here. Usually I like to do an array of 20, so like 10 times 2. So this will be, what do we say? The second one has to be the fuel because it's being taken into that assembler. So this is going to be the rocket control units. So we'll make these here. And we'll do, yeah, like I said, 20. What do we need for this? We just need processing units and speed modules. Okay, so we're going to just have them kind of going in like this and out that way. And then we'll have 2 arrays like this. And then here's where our belt is coming in for this. I'll probably have another set on this side. Power poles, yes. Let's do that. So let's just copy this whole thing. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. What I could do, though, I could have them all on the same side, and that would be just fine as well. Yeah, let's do that. It will be okay. So that's 10. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2. Yes. All right. And then we'll have these. I'm going to mark my position by my character here. We'll have these here. And then this will go into this way to go onto the opposite side of the belt. Oops, and I forgot to copy the belts. That was not a good thing, but it's okay. It's not terrible. And we should probably get some lights out here as well. It's good to have a little bit of light. Yay. And connection, of course, to power helps as well. This way. Yay. Aha! Lights. Hooray. Now then. Now there's no modules in this beacon. I'm thinking I might just do a little bit of beaconing here. It's not really that necessary, though. It will mess up our ratios for producing the speed modules. Now, for speed module 1, I think we just need red and green chips. So we'll have a belt coming in for those very shortly. How do we want to do this? We could just do it here to save a little bit of space. Or we could just have the output here. That works as well. Yeah, we'll just do the output there. And I want to see how much time it takes. So these take 30 seconds and they need 1 speed module. These take 15 seconds. So half as many speed module things as rocket control units. So let's take this and we're going to do that here. Okay, these are going to be changed to be speed modules. Yay. So those are going to put out there. Perfect. Do we need this? We don't actually need this power pole, so I'm going to take it off. Let's just take that along. Copy. And we can have lights aplenty. Sure. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's enough. And then we'll have the belts incoming with the red and green circuits. And then these guys are going to come in here. And to do a little future mitigation, we're going to do a little squiggly to make sure this goes on a half. Instead of, I mean, we could say, just put the blue circuits on the near half. But just in case we accidentally upgrade our bus in a way that we don't want to, this is kind of like future protection against that. Okay. All right. Now here... All right, we'll do this. This one goes there. I'm guessing we just need to do this with that. I don't know We'll get to it when we get to it, I suppose. But here we go, making stuff already. We're going to get those rocket control units done very shortly. And get another, another set of blue chips, ironically. Okay, and that way we also can take the whole belt here instead of worrying about the half. So here is our 20 machines making those. And that is going to be pretty darn perfect. So we'll take this. Oh no! Haha! That just makes it not quite far enough for here, but it's okay. We'll still take this going that way. All right, we are working on stuff. Very, very good. And now all we have to do is get the rocket fuel made. That should be fairly easy. So we will copy again this array, this section like this, and put it, I don't know, we can do one, we can do beacons in between, or at least spacing for them. For now, we probably won't use it, but it's okay to leave space. Let's see, here's our rocket fuel, copy paste. Yay. All right, I don't know what's going on with the sound here. I feel like I definitely need to turn up my sound. Give us more sound. Okay, maybe it's just I'm missing the music terribly. Could be. Now this is going to convert solid fuel into rocket fuel. And it needs a heck of a lot of solid fuel to do the conversion, but hopefully we will have plenty enough. So we'll take this into here. And then we'll do the same number of machines for that as we had up here. There we go. And I'll do the swirly majingy up like this one to make sure and balance both sides of the belt, or at least not allow one to get overcrowded. Oh, what happened here? This is very sloppy looking. No, no. Go away, go away. Sorry. No, that's not acceptable. We don't like this. No. Paste. Here. There we go. That's a little bit neater. Looks better. Okay. Very, very good. And we now have lamps everywhere. But it'll be fine. It should be fine. Oh, and the reds are just horrible. No. The sadness, the sadness. Okay. Here. And then I'm wondering if I should just get rid of this line here with the stone, because I'm pretty sure I don't need it. Okay, there we are. And we're about to get our very first rocket happening. Now, based on the rate of production we have here, I don't think we actually need to do any speed ups. I'm going to take off this speed beacon because I don't think it's necessary. But hopefully we're going to get stuff. We have enough for the first rocket part. And then just getting a tiny, tiny little bit extra in here for the next bits. But the most important part, whenever you make a rocket, make sure to have productivity 3 modules. Even if these are the only productivity 3s you make in the entire game, make sure to make it for the rocket, because rocket parts are so expensive. They represent a huge investment. I mean, science is also, yeah, probably science may, I don't know, there's a chart on Reddit somewhere about which is the best one. I think it's in the cheat sheets as well. But science and rocket parts are the primary uses of the productivity 3 modules to make sure everything goes well. I want to wait until we get 10 of these in here, please. There it goes. And our productivity is going as well. Now this is just going to give us a little bit of progress. There we go, 1%. Yep, we need tons and tons of product to make this work. But we're on our way. We have 1% going. Yay! Now then, what we need here, I think we can... Space science is going to come in here. So I'm just going to output that onto this belt right there. I guess I could just output it here like this. And get a requester chest. right there. This is going to request something like maybe like 2,000 science, so we don't have a huge amount of backlog. And then that will put it into there. Do we need to... I just want to check networks again. This seems fine. Okay, everything's going quite well. Are we at 2%? 4%. Boom. Good, good, good. All right. And I forgot to do the squiggly. Let's just make sure that happens. Obviously, at this rate, it's not going to fill a whole belt in any case. But I'm wondering, yeah, we can't really speed up production either since we don't have enough production of the red circuits. So I think we should probably look at that. But I think that might be a project for the next episode since we don't have much time remaining in this one. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.